everybody, Corbino here. This is just a quick video. It's like a type of review thing, I guess, for the Runaway and Inhuman cast pictures they have out. The cast for Runaways was announced a good while ago. I don't know about Inhumans. It could have been announced forever ago. I haven't kept up on it. And I like that with the Inhumans, they canceled the movie or whatever. But then they're like, you know what, let's do something with them. Because they are a big part of the Marvel Universe, especially in the more recent years. And then they made their way to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Anyways, they're having their own mini-series. I don't know what channel they'll be on, but I think it's like a 10-episode mini-series. And like the first 2 episodes will be combined into one long movie, and it'll be played in like IMAX theaters for so many days or something. And it sucks because there's no IMAX theaters around here, and I'd love to go see that in theaters just to have that experience. But then they'll bring it all to TV and you'll watch the whole show. Now with the Inhumans, you can clearly tell who it is. It's me and my brother were talking about. It's kind of like it's like a cosplay. Like, it's definitely, their costumes are definitely like cosplayers, but it has a lot, it reminds me a lot of the CW shows. They're all just super leathery costumes, you know what I mean? But it's not that I hate it. Now Karnak, I didn't know he was Asian. He may not be Asian in the comics, but he easily could be. I just always looked at him, saw him as a white guy, but he could easily be Asian. Either way, the guy looks the part. And then you got Crystal, and you can easily tell that's Crystal. Both the actresses for like the main girls are pretty. Crystal, she looks good. She's got, the black streaks in her hair. I like playing with her on the Lego games. She's a dope character to play as. But then you got Black Bolt's brother Maximus. Maximus is he looks pretty normal, and like comic, from what I know of him, he looks pretty normal until he's using his powers, and then you got him, and he looks pretty normal here. And then all the way down here, who is he playing? Because he looks white, and he's a white guy in the comics, but in the show, he's a big black guy. Because I thought he was a Lash. But also, I think Lash was introduced in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Again, you've probably heard me say it 1,000 times. Still have not watched that show. Trying to go back to the Inhumans thing to find the cast, so I can tell you who's he's playing. And someone's playing Trigon, but he's not in the picture. Okay, I'm at the thing. Okay, the black guy's playing Gorgon, and Gorgon's like this big big white hairy guy, but now he's black. Then we got Mike Mo is Triton. I'm assuming they're going to use CGI for his character. And then you got Sonia Balmores as Arion. I have no idea who that character is or that actress. And then we have Ellen Woglum as an undisclosed character. And they say Lockjaw as himself. I assume he'll just be a giant CGI dog. I'm pumped for it. Let's move on to, we got the Runaways. The Runaways picture is dope because it reminds me a lot of like the OG comic cover and whatnot. I don't know anything about any of these actors except for Greg Sulkin, I believe his name is. He was the werewolf on Wizard's Worldly Place, Mason. He's playing Chase, but like the picture I'm looking at of these characters, you're like, oh shoot, this is the Runaways. Like, you know it is them. Alex's Fro, I pictured to be slightly bigger, but still looks good. Nico, I pictured to be Asian, just less Asian. I was telling Tyler, I was like, I pictured her, you'd be like, oh, okay, she's Asian. Oh, wait, maybe she's white. But like this actress, you're like, oh no, she's Asian, no doubt. Gert, she looks dope. Definitely more attractive than Gert is normally known to. And then you, Carolina, she looks good. Carolina looks all happy and long blonde hair. She looks like she would play the part. And then you got Molly. Not trying to be mean to the actress that's playing Molly. Maybe Molly is something else. I always thought Molly was just like white, straight up, like Gert I thought was something. Carolina, obviously alien. I thought Nico was, Asian with white, but I thought Molly was just like straight white, but maybe not, because Actually, maybe she wasn't. I think maybe she had some, like, Hispanic in her, because this actress looks Hispanic. But she doesn't really look the part for Molly. I don't know. And, like, Chase, Greg Sulkin playing Chase, definitely could have been, I feel like could have picked a better choice. And definitely I would have preferred his blonde hair, even if it wasn't as long. But we'll see how that goes. I just don't really picture Greg Sulkin playing Chase's character very well. Yeah, no, Runaways is literally my very first comic I've ever read, at least to my memory. Definitely the first series I've read, and that's what got me into comics, so I'm definitely pumped for this. This will be a Hulu show, so I assume all the episodes will just be out right away for streaming. And either way, the Runaways look dope. You can tell, hey, yo, that's the Runaways. It reminds me so much of the poster I have in the back of the room. Like, it's literally... I wonder, how are they, like, old lace? Like, since it's a TV show, is it going to be good CGI? Because normally with TV shows, it's harder to get really good CGI, you know what I mean? Because it's a TV show. It's harder with the budget. But either way, oh my god, I'm so pumped for it. And I hope that the show will continue on a few seasons. Because Runaways, it's a small series. But I'd like to, you know, get to know Victor. I'd like to get to know Zaven. If that's how you pronounce it. I've always pronounced it Zaven. But I guess if he is introduced to the MCU, we'll finally get to hear how to pronounce it. But also, both these shows are part of the MCU. Inhumans will obviously be able to tie in with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. easily because, you know, they've already been tying in together. The Netflix shows are together. Now we have a Hulu show, so that's not going to tie in with anything. Can we seriously please just have somebody... And they have a Cloak and Dagger show coming out, which I'm pumped for. They put out the trailer. It looks pretty good, but, like... Cloak and Dagger, Inhumans, and Runaways are all shows that should be on Netflix. I guess Hulu... I assume Hulu can do dark stuff, too, like Netflix. But all those shows should be Netflix, Hulu, not on cable, because... Cable, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they're not going to be able to do as much. You know what I'm saying? Either way, hopefully they're all good. But can we please start actually connecting these to the MCU? Connect all the shows. Not just the Netflix with the Netflix, the TV with the TV, and the Hulu with the Hulu. Connect all the TV shows together, just like you connect all the movies together. And then, let's get some of the actors from the TV shows into the movies. And let's get some of the actors from the movies into the TV shows. I'm not saying Iron Man and Captain America. I'm saying Falcon and freaking Happy Hogan even, you know what I'm saying? Just somebody that's easier, affordable, toss them to the show. Hawkeye, somebody, come on, let's do it. I'm ready to see all these characters connect and do some dope stuff. Like, they definitely shouldn't have had Civil War yet, because they could have had some dopeness. Because even the Runaways had played a part in the Civil War, and it would have been really nice. But, yeah, no, that's it. I just want to talk about the cast pictures and their costumes and whatnot. Are you excited for the shows? Do you think the actors will do a good job? Do you know about the actors? Because, again, the only person I know out of all these TV show actors is Greg Sulkin, and I only know him from Wizard of Waverly Place. So, yeah. And until next time, stay geeky.
Sudball, make sure you're liking and subscribing after watching these videos, right, Ian? Right. And stay geeky!